Welcome to game day, Ezekiel Elliott. Look at him. There he is out there, off of Cabo. Marshall got him nice and chiseled. There he is, 6 years, $90 million contract, 50 of it guaranteed, being fed in his bank account as well as footballs later on today against the New York Football Giants. You all right there, Eric? Come on.
So emotional.
Come on. I'm so glad. It's going to be all right. It really is.
He's back.
Look at that picture right there. Look at this picture. That's Zeke who? That's Jerry who? What does it mean? What does it all mean?
Listen, and I got to give this man here, Jerry, but also Stephen Jones, some credit here and what they did and giving Zeke the deal that they gave Zeke. I know everybody sees the 6 for 90, but when you put it all together, it's really 8 for 103. I needed that number attached to Zeke's name. Who runs this team? It's the 2-1-4. It's Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott. And you need to give him that authority in the locker room to say that we believe he is who he is, also in the front office. It was big to get him the number that he has so he can now lead that locker room.
Well, as of right now, as you and I are talking about 6 some odd hours before game day here, Dak's on a prove-it year.
Yeah.
Does not have the guaranteed deal right now.
Yeah, but you know, quarterbacks, they'll get that money. They'll get that money. And now he'll have him $100 million. He'll have $100 million by his name, and then they will be able to lead the team. It's the same reason Indy gave Brissett more money, because he knows those guys in the locker room can't believe you lead with $1 million under your belt.
Well, I guess it's all about the 100 this year. The NFL 100 season. There's going to be a lot of historic moments. You know what? I'm just segue. My segue game is already in mid-season 4.
That's what you do.
The Otto Graham statue revealed outside of the home of the Cleveland Browns yesterday. Steve Wyche is inside that home right now for a big Browns home open.
I'm just emotional about it.
Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry. We can continue to go down this talented roster for the Browns, but the reason why there is so much hope here in Cleveland is right here. Second-year quarterback Baker Mayfield, who's going to be starting his first season opener today against the Titans. With some of his teammates that I spoke with this week, they said his accuracy, his tenacity, and his second year in the system is why there's so much hope he's going to make a big leap in year 2. But also, speaking with general manager John Dorsey, he said more than anything, Mayfield's leadership and his ability to seize control of the moment is why there's so much buy-in by the players, the coaches, and this rabid fan base.
Much hope. It appears the man who woke up dangerous in the second half of the season is the reason why so many people have such high hopes. And now you add Odell Beckham to the mix that already had Jarvis Landry, and you got yourself a very level of expectation through the roof. Take it away, Kurt.
Well, thanks a lot, Rich. Let's talk about that beautiful city of Cleveland and this guy right here, because the expectations are extremely high this year for a team that hasn't been there. But this guy has been successful, and I'm a firm believer, Coach, that supreme confidence is hard to fake, but when you have it, it's also hard to shake. And this guy believes he can make every throw. And I love the confidence right here. Look, all he's got to see is a corner settle right there. Bang. Ball is out on the money. Believes he can make every single throw. Even if he misses one, he's going to come back and believe he can make the next one. Once again, sees the safety right there. All you got to do is stop your feet. Watch this. Guy in his face moves, which didn't happen a lot last year. Bingo, right on the money. This guy has supreme confidence. And so I don't believe expectations. I don't believe a bad game. I don't believe any of that stuff is going to affect this guy. Now you put unbelievable talent around him. I think he's going to live up to those expectations.
That was a good first XO for you to kick this season off. You know what? This guy doesn't have to live as dangerously as he did last year. He was 6-7 as a rookie. That's pretty darn good.
He's still going to live dangerously.
Spectacular plays everywhere. But you know what? His defense is way better than it was last year. He's not going to be playing from behind, right? With that defensive front. Olivier Vernon, Sheldon Richardson, whoa. Gosh. And then you add the guys from LSU. Can you imagine LSU having Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. on the same college team? This guy is going to be fun to watch. This is a team John Dorsey put together is going to be really good. I say they win the division, Kurt.
Well, but the expectation is not just win the division, but to win a championship.
He loves the expectations.
I know, with that confidence, with those players, going to be interesting. They're looking for one of these. The Patriots have a bunch of these. We're looking at their World Championship banners from Super Bowl 53. Another one will be revealed tonight. And coming up next, we're talking how AB
and Valspar.
All right, it's time for the Lowe's Zone presented by Lowe's. Antonio Brown freaked a lot of people out when he posted that photograph of him photoshopped. Look, is that an old Troy Brown jersey or something like that on Antonio Brown? But we know what he physically looks like and how he fits into a Patriot uniform. What about a Patriots offense? Let's go to our nice new NFL Game Day morning set dressing right there. Mooch, take it away.
Look at this Lowe's Zone. Michael, be careful over here. Don't break the table, all right?
I got you.
All right, we're in the Lowe's Zone, and we're going to talk more about AB, right? About 4 or 5 times today. Patriots, pretty darn good team before AB gets there. How does he fit into this offense, Mike?
And Coach, when you look at it looked like they were trying to make up for the loss of Gronk. And they got a lot of big boys, right? N'Keal Harry, he's 6'4", 225. Gordon, 6'3", 225. Demaryius Thomas, 6'3", 225. These are big boys. And now you add AB, who's one of the best man beaters in the NFL. I mean, this kid can go out and run routes. You give that to Tom Brady. You give him those big catch radius with the big guys, and now the precise route running of Antonio Brown. That's a dangerous combination for the rest of the NFL.
Well, and you really wondered how the Patriots were going to play offense this year. They've always been built inside out with the tight end and with the backs. And you go, well, they don't have Gronk anymore. How are they going to play? Well, now you just added a piece on the outside. Let's say Josh Gordon comes back as well as AB. And here's what you get is you get a guy that when you complete balls to him, he makes short plays, long plays. He can make guys miss because this is what they like to do. They like to dink and dunk the ball, get the ball out of their hands. Okay, get it to this guy. You don't know how far it's going to go, so it adds another dimension. Oh, we're just going to throw a one-step route to him right here. Okay, boom, he takes it to the house. Can you imagine in this offense where Tom Brady gets back, gets the ball out of his hands, and instead of having to go 12 plays to get in the end zone, you throw a 5-yard pass and this guy can take it to the house with the other pieces they have? This could be scary.
AB's a guy that can play all over the place. He can play the slot, he can play outside, but he's probably going to play outside, right? Because Julian Edelman is as good as they gets on the inside. So think about it. They can play without a tight end, all right? They can have all these speed guys everywhere. Just open it up, go empty, put Tom in the shotgun, and sling it. Because you got Josh Gordon or Demaryius Thomas over there on one side. AB, Philip Dorsett, he's another speed guy, right?
But just,
and you got
I'm thinking about when you're talking and I'm going, Edelman, can you cover him one-on-one?
No.
James White, can you cover him one-on-one? No. AB, can you cover him one-on-one? Josh, I mean, they went from a team that you wondered what their weapons were going to be to going, oh, my gosh.
And then you got the running backs who play wide receiver. You look at the Super Bowl, you got James White and Sony Michel playing wide receiver at times. This is a fast offense. Look out. They're going to be very dangerous.
Maestro.
What say you?
Running everything.
Okay, guys, thanks very much. The NFL 100 season is underway, and what a celebration it's going to be. Already is around here, as the NFL has said it will give every employee here $100 for each year they've been employed by NFL Network. Wait, I'm being told that's not the case, and I'm being told to just tell everyone there's going to be tons of NFL 100 special programming on the network this fall. Okay, including this weekly feature of some of the NFL's greatest moments over the last 100 years in a 100-second montage, all put together by our brilliant friends at NFL Films. It's called, wait for it, NFL 100. In 100, no dollars.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?